let's jump into some What Remains of Edith Finch. Okay, let's get rid of that echo. Alright, this is going to be a super short game, story driven game. That's about all I know besides that it's rated pretty highly. Oh god. Okay, thank goodness. Went to instant panic mode. No! What? We're getting further. Third time's a charm. What remains of Edith Finch? Some organ music playing. And this game's so short, we're just gonna jump right in, right? Can't move. I'm sitting. Okay. Got some Chinese food.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay. So she's on a boat.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Okay, this is cute the way it's...
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Okay, we got a mystery already. Jumping right in 1 minute in. I'm already intrigued. Look at that. Look at that house. Is that where we lived?
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
What kind of Dr. Seuss or series of unfortunate events house?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
The irony. Newspaper box is full. It's a cute mailbox. It's like just like their house. It's got steps.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
So what, I could choose the normal path or the... off the beaten path. Gave me a choice already.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
You inherited
But
the
now I
house.
had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
So you inherited it in the will. I mean, that's the key. Must be. What's up the road on the other side if I would take the other path? I kind of want to get all I can from this game. Huh.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
What happens if I fall? I can't. What up, buddy? Let's know what's on there.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
What is this atmosphere? Okay, can't stray too far from the path.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Just keep seeing these. So we posted these? We left them on the table or something?
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Huh. Even that was there beforehand.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
The dragon. So if I hadn't looked at the pod, what would she have said? She inherited the house at 17?
I heard something moving around in the garage.
Uh-oh. Something living in there?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Why would it?
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Books. There's a book scattered everywhere. Doesn't look like a window I could break into. Try the garage, I suppose. There are keys that unlock garages. No? There's not a sun lock right there. Where are the wind chimes? Oh. The back of my head. Check out the car. Key doesn't go to the front door then. What up, Omega Vanguard? How's your day, dude? Nothing colorful to say about the car. You hate this game? What up, GBF? I'm doing alright. Doing alright. Took a little bit of a nap after work. Too many frogs. I think there's just the right amount. Just enough frog noise. Not enough snakes? You're crazy. Whoa. Zoom in button. Whoa. See, that's the main difference between you and me, GBF. Oh, what? How do I get into this house? I can't jump this fence. Oh, way to take the middle road, Sarah. How you doing? Can I peek through this?
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
There's a little dude, little statue. You straddled the line. Can I just crawl through this? Aha!
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
It's time to pick a side.
The power had
It's
been
not gonna
turned
work.
off the night we left.
Power turned off the night we left.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Lots of Chinese food. There was Chinese food on the boat
Like
at the
how only
beginning.
one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Oh, so she got this Chinese food on the way out. So she takes a boat off this, away from this house, I'm assuming. Loving memory of Louis Finch. Beloved brother, son of Dawn, great-grandson to Eddie.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Huh. Eddie was in a wheelchair. On oxygen. Which one was Eddie? This is a twins stream. Well, Eddie was the grandma. Oh yeah, she was the. So Eddie for Edith.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Too many books. What the heck? Books? In this day and age?
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Well, we're going to the basement later.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Just gonna keep going.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
So, well, this.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Every Finch? Oh, and this is just sealed shut.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
She sealed the rooms? My God.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
So, she was alive for 10 years? They just sealed her room? And you never really met her? What the hell is this?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Great Uncle Walt.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Oh, scrapes on the floor.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Hey. Under the sea. Oh.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
No. Let's look at one more room first. Or two. Or three.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
So Edie and Sven. And Edith outlived Sven by 50 years almost. 3 years?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Yeah, what the hell? 1 year.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
The fuck? It's like perfectly divided too. Look at that.
Holy crap, it's really raining outside.
The hell's happening in this? I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Are these real people? Or are these just like shrines to them?
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Yeah, just an 8-year-old living with a corpse for 8 years. I'm glad I kind of went exploring a little bit.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
So this is the... So I inherited this house.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Molly.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
She had a little hamster.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here, before my mom sealed the doors.
So what? They just eventually just... They live with them? And then eventually they decide, oh, we've had enough with you. Just sealing the door.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
No. No, I don't want to do it. You got this game a while back, never started it? Well, I mean, it's a very, very short game. Like, it's I mean, instead of watching a movie or a show, you just play this game.
My Halloween candy was all gone. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Just don't eat the fish. Don't do something weird, please.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh. Oh. Eat the toothpaste.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Are those like, they look plastic. They're not growing, they're just decorations. Drink the toilet water. Ugh.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Blue jay. Hi.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Barn swallow. Hi.
I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Starting to like this game.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
No! Just catting around town, I suppose. Also, what is this book? The Finches. I'm gonna explore
Mom
the
and Dad
rooms.
didn't even look at me.
Look at those graphics. Now what? Well, the bird one. Oh wait, there it is. Can I make that? This reminds me of a game that's called Stray that's coming out, where you just play as a cat. I can't wait to play that game. Third-person cat game. Get over here! I'll get you!
I jumped and I almost got her.
This is what happens when you eat too much toothpaste and drink all of the Listerine.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
That's all I want.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
More cat games?
First, all I heard was the wind.
What
Then
up, Lizzie?
I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I'm an owl.
Rabbits.
Silly little rabbit. Okay. Where are the rabbits? No! Dibs. I'm the best at being an owl.
Looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Oh.
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Is she just like eating the hamster in her room right now? Is that what she's doing? Don't be like a kid or something.
A mama rabbit.
Mama rabbit, okay.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the fuck is this? No! I got stuck. I'm not a good shark. I was decent at being an owl and a cat. No, this is a game.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
I'm the best.
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
I love this game.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Yum, yum, yum. I love seals. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was like a G Prime game. It's like tumbling down back when Flash games were the hotness.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Poor dude. For a 10-year-old, this is very good.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
An octopus? This game's out there to say the least. Yeah, this is interesting. Oh, I'm just like pulling myself.
Now I
Hello,
was a monster.
Raven?
I smelled people everywhere.
Raven Petals, how you doing? I smelled people everywhere. Show me the way. Can I like climb under this? I can. This is my first playthrough.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Wait! Follow me.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Raven. Big fan of this game, I take it?
I wanted to
you love this
stop,
game?
but also I didn't.
Destructive 80 miles an hour winds take... Oh my gosh, there's like a severe weather warning right now. Flying debris may cause deadly... Jesus Christ. Take cover, dude? My window's covered. Jesus. 80 miles an hour wind? I was just outside. No. An hour ago. Dibs.
After
Yum,
the
yum,
last
yum.
passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to
Yeah,
have,
hopefully I don't lose,
so I swam towards it.
Pitch blackout? Yeah, I might lose internet. But I would not be surprised if my stream just stops. So if I do, I'm gonna
I slowly
obviously stop
onto
my
the sand,
playthrough and pick this
and the
up
good
tomorrow.
smell went into an old pipe.
Just... Am I a snake now? Ooh, I'm a snake. I don't know what I am, actually. Am I still the monster? But, like, I'm not pulling myself, I'm just slithering. Yeah, we'll play the rest of Val's
I got closer
trilogy.
and closer.
I put the order in which I'm going to be playing the games in my about section under games up next. It'll probably be a few weeks before I get back to Dallas. I'm in my room. All my stomachs.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Oh my god. Molly Finch.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
We just gonna listen to everyone's stories then? I'm totally down for that.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Huh. Yeah, just the Valis games took longer than expected.
Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, yeah, I was planning on doing the Valis games all in a row, but I think I'll spread them out a little bit.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
A week before he left? And that's a painting on, like, bark or a stump? That's very interesting. And, yeah.
Her room was like a museum.
Jeez, these sirens are going off. I could hear them. So many people just memorialized dead.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their
Take
fortune
cover.
and
I'm already in my
misfortune.
basement. Wait, is there no, like, clicking the button or something?
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Curse, huh?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Odin.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home,
Baby Molly.
Orcas Island.
So, Edie, Sven, and Molly. And Sven died pretty young.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
I gotta check my door. I just heard it just swing open. My outdoor. Is it blowing? Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Probably, I don't know. My whole place is glass and windows. Uh-oh. Oh no. If it wasn't already too late, I'd say come over, but it's only the warning said it was lasting for another 15 minutes. So hopefully it doesn't last too long.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
So he is a carpenter. So he built all these rooms, stuck them together. And that's the last one. It reminds me of an episode of Smallville.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Yeah. It's interesting how there's different branches on the tree too. Different sides of the family. Straight sideways on the windows? Jeez. Stay safe, dude.
When
1937.
Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Dragon kills Finch.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Yeah, that seems scary. We got a get out situation going on in here.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was
Sam's
a pretty
first
big
wife.
trace.
Yeah, pretty big trace. It's quite the statement. Also, having this thick of carpeting in a bathroom? There's a secret in this bathroom? Why is there... The cover is a picture of this book.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Oh.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
That's why there's so many freaking books in this house. Like a car wash, but for the condo.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh, this will be interesting. Mostly memorials. Swing set, that's in the backyard. The deer I saw earlier. I keep thinking I hear something. We're good, we're good. It's just rain. Milton. Fort Calvin. Oh, this is a room where it's like one of them died. And the other one lived in here for a while.